Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you the third quarterly TBR. So, third quarter, we are starting the second half of the year. It is stressful because the numbers are not quite big because I haven't been able to read that much this year. It was quite a bit of a mess. But now that summer has started, I'm really excited and I'm so hopeful that I'll be able to manage a lot of books soon during the summer, and I'll hopefully be able to keep up the pace toward the end of the year. So anyways, I have a lot of goals for this summer, so let's get through them quickly. I do have many readathons that are going on. So I have the Buzzwordathon, which is one prompt a month for the whole year. I have the Year in Elja, which is one prompt a month for the whole year. I do have a rollover of books from the Aurelium Readathon from April that I need to finish before the next Aurelium, which is in September. I am still doing my wrapped books. I do have dedicated vlogs that I want to finish and catch up with or start. And I'm still doing my Robin Hobb reading. And that is pretty much it. That's enough. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this quick because I am about to leave soon for the water park and make the most of this beautiful, sunny, hot summer day. But yeah, let's go through that. So first of all, the Buzzwordathon, I'm really behind. I am going to prioritize for July the first two prompts. So the one for January I haven't done yet, which is Tokyo Ever After, which I have on my e-reader. And then I'm going to prioritize the one for April, which is A Phoenix Must Burn, which is a collection of short stories, which is also on my Kobo. I still need to read the one for May, which is The World We Make. I haven't bought the book yet. The one for June is Pretties, which is book number 2 of the Uglies series. And the prompt for July is The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter, which I haven't bought yet either. I don't know what books I'm going to be doing for August or September. For August, the prompt is groups. And for September, the prompt is the word me or my and the title. So I don't know. I don't know yet. I'll get there. When I get there, I'll probably have it in my bullet journal if you're curious. So there's that. Afterwards, we are moving to the Year in Elja prompts. So I'm still stuck on February because for these prompts, you are following a path on a map and you need to read them in order. You can't go from one point to another on a map without like making it sense. Anyways, so I'm still stuck on the February prompt, unfortunately. And that prompt is to read Lair of Dreams. I cannot get to this book just yet because I haven't finished my reread of the Diviners. So there's that. But I really need to prioritize that in order to move on through that map because I've been stuck there for too long. And I'm also trying to prioritize the prompt for March afterwards, which is going to be the Southern Book Club Guides to Slaying a Vampire. I haven't bought that book just yet either, but I'll try quickly as soon as possible. Then the prompt for April is to read The River of Silver, which is book number 4 after the Devabad trilogy. And like spoiler alert for the dedicated vlogs, I'm going to reread those books in order to get to that one. So this one may take a while to get to. Afterwards, I'll need to read the prompt for May, which is Where Dreams Descend. I haven't bought that book just yet. For June, I went with Catherine House, which I haven't bought yet either. I'll get to that when I get there. And for July, the prompt is to read a book with the word magic in the title. For that one, I chose Blood Like Magic, which I already own on my Kobo. So there's that. but it'll be a while till I get there. I'm gonna have a lot of catching up to do. But for July, I'm focusing mostly on Lair of Dreams and the Southern Book Club Guide. Basically the first two, and then I'm gonna be stuck with the River of Silver, but we'll see when we get there. Next, we have the dedicated vlogs that I need to update, catch up on. The first one, as you've probably guessed, is going to be the Diviners. I need to make some progress in this. Finish my reread of the Diviners and get to Lair of Dreams as quickly as possible. Those are going to be a priority for sure. Next, I'm still in the middle of the Grishaverse dedicated vlog. So right now I'm on to Six of Crows. So I'm trying to prioritize Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I've already read both of those, which were the first two books I read in the whole universe. And then I'm going to move on to the King of Scars and a Rule of Wolves, I think, which are the last two books, which I haven't read. But I'm excited to get back into these two books because I really, really loved them the first time around that I read them. I was kind of disappointed with the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and I've heard mad things about the last duology. So I feel like I'm going to be in the best of the books with this one, but we'll see. And the last dedicated vlog that I'm going to start, that I haven't started yet, but I am going to start, is, you might have guessed it, the Daevabad trilogy in order to get to the River of Silver. I haven't read Empire of Gold just yet. I've read the first two, the City of Brass and the Kingdom of Copper. So those two are going to be a reread. So I'm going to finish up the entire trilogy and then move on to the short novella with the River of Silver. So next, where am I at regarding the Robin Hobb books? I am still in the middle of Ship of Destiny, unfortunately. I really need to make some progress in this and move on to the next book because, yeah, I've been stuck here at this place for way too long. I do own the next trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. I think I have all three. Yeah, I think I have the full trilogy next. So I need to move on and make some progress in this. So finally, I have the wrapped books that I'm behind. So I'm behind the prompt for March, which was The Shadow of What Was Lost. I'm also behind the month of April, which is Bookshops and Bone Dust. I haven't read the book for May, which was The Priory of the Orange Tree. I know I have a lot of very big and thick books from those, but yeah. The book for June was Scythe, which I haven't read either. And finally, the book for July is Everyone on This Train is a Suspect, which I'm really excited about, but I won't get to it just yet. I'm not necessarily going to read them in order, maybe, but maybe not. But I'm going to try to make a good dent through those. This is going to be the book for August. So I'll open it and you'll see it only on the bullet journal video. And this one for September. So same thing, I'll open it when September comes. So. And finally, I still have 2 Aurelium prompts that I need to get to before the next Aurelium that is going to start in September. I will be making a separate TBR for the Aurelium when September comes, but the prompts aren't out yet. I can't make my TBR and it's just way too much in advance to actually make a decent and relevant TBR. So I'm just going to wait for that and make a separate video, if that makes sense. But I do need to finish the 2 books that was for April's Aurelium in order to get to September, if that makes sense. So the first one is Uglies. I did talk about pretties earlier for a buzzword prompt. So I am in the middle of this one. I'm almost done. Actually, I have 140-ish pages left, so I should get through it quite quickly. Honestly, I'm not really enjoying this book. I don't know how the sequel is gonna go, but I don't like where this is going, what it's trying to do. It's not really working for me, but I'll get through it. I do have the first 2 books. I might DNF this series eventually. I don't know, but so far it's not great. And the last book I need to get through for April's Aurelium that I'm rolling over to this quarter is An Ember of the Ashes, which I don't own yet, and I need to get to that like quickly. So lots of books. I am prioritizing 16 out of those for July and hoping I can make as much progress as I can. If I want to get through all of those 16 books, I need to read about 263 pages per day, which is a lot for me because I don't read fast. But like, I know 16 may be way too much, even if like I'm on vacation and I'm not doing that much. I'm not really working. I still am taking a lot of time with my family and making the most of it and enjoying most of my vacations as much as possible. We're going to the water park today, so like that's saying something. We're gonna go a lot because we do have our seasonal pass. I do want to like enjoy it as much as I can, but nonetheless, I do want to read as much as possible and try to make sure that I get the reading into my routine as much as I can so that it's easy to keep that up while I'm starting school again in September, if that makes sense. I'm also trying to get back into Pilates every day, so keep up the good routine and good habits so that I'm in better shape in September as well. And I am going to probably be working a little bit during the summer for school in order to prepare properly so that I'm not behind like I did last year, and that I'm more efficient when it comes to teaching and stuff during the whole year, instead of being behind all the time and putting out fires all day long like I did this year. So yeah, lots of things that I'm setting myself, but I'm really excited and motivated to get through it. I'm not pressuring myself. Don't worry. I am feeling really good about it. So yeah, let me know if you've read any of the books that I've mentioned. What do you think about it? I would love to know. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you soon in the next one.